Well, fine, howdy ho, everyone. This is Patricia, and I'm traveling for history. I'm in Glover, Vermont today, and we're about to go into the Bread and Puppet Theater shortly. There are these relics over here as well. Cheap art, 5 cents, $35 a piece. Cheap art store and gallery. I would not attempt to go in there. You can see that the looks like the floor has gone through, but and then there's a regular school bus, and the school bus right there, better shape than the other, and recycling and all that. And then we have here the Bread and Puppet Museum sign as well, which is very visible from the road, because this is the road, of course, right here. Paved road. All right, so there is parking, by the way. You don't have to park on the street. And you can see a sign that says museum right there. All right. On the side of the barn does say Bread and Puppet Museum. And you can see right there on that white sign, it says Bread and Puppet presents fiddle rants, potato pancakes, bed sheet interpretations, Sundays 3 p.m. in October. They have this little sign over there. It says Museum of Anti-Modern Art, open Sundays 2 to 6 p.m. across street. Solidarity. Now there's a bathtub for us. All right, so let's go ahead and head in. I say that, and there is actually a head right here. Alrighty. Alright, we see snow smoking in here. And then you folks can pause the video and read all this good stuff right there. Enter at your own risk. Cheap art. It does say that there's paper mache, cathedral, and dirt floor theater through the door. And then it says right here, lights, visitors. Please turn lights off when you leave. Thank you. And if you're wondering where the light switch is, it is right here. And more down here. Upstairs lights, downstairs lights. And let's see, what does that one turn on? Lights in here. All right, let's check this out. This is the, remember, this is the paper mache cathedral and dirt floor theater. The woodshed gallery. Can you read that? And this is one way to use a space, isn't it now? You can certainly pause to read any of these signs you so desire. I have no need to read all of these to you. As you may have guessed, the barn is not heated. I'm here on October 25, 2024, and it's about 50 degrees Fahrenheit. And so you see why it's called a woodshed, because they've got a shed full of wood. All right, you do want to watch your step in here because the floor is uneven. Definitely was a door at one point in time. And turning off that light switch. Oh. All right. All right. Let's look at this one here. Again, they're telling us, please, before you leave, check that all lights are turned off. Note they do accept donations. They are selling things as well. They tell us here that you can pay by cash or check or PayPal. Checks payable to Bread and Puppet Press include address and phone number, please. PayPal B&P Press, Bread and Puppet. This box is for donations only. Mind you, they live right next door, so please don't try to do anything nefarious here. I can't imagine any of my viewers would, but I feel the need to say that because when I was a volunteer, when I was a work study at the Fleming Museum in Burlington, Vermont, the number of people who touched paintings, what on earth is up with that? So, our thanks to John and Marcia Scott, to whom we owe this place. Well, thank you, Marcia and John. Excuse me, Masha. Masha? To John and Masha Scott. So they have these pages for sale. They have their discount bin. And then, of course, we have the puppets themselves. Kind of freaky. Let's continue on. Because 'tis the season and ye freaky deaky ha. I had read someone's a review, if you will, of this place, saying, haha, it's kind of creepy, and yeah, I would say this is. But who doesn't love this for the season? And it says this is a portrait of Michelangelo and Eve and the condemned bodies from the thunderstorm of the youngest child, quote unquote, thunderstorm of the youngest child. Man. Well, yeah. Our friend, actor, and puppeteer Maurice Blanc. Kind of funky. See this stuff in the back? A little creepy too. Of course, I could just be in creep mode anyway. If I say tis the sea one more time, I may scream at myself. But I don't tend to visit, what are those places called? Those haunted houses where they scare the bejesus out of you by coming out and jumping out and all that kind of stuff. That's not really my cup of tea. But this place gives off that vibe. Population from Joan of Arc. There's more stuff hanging up here. Ooh, yeah, definitely hanging up here. Clearly I missed whatever light switch controls this area. Ooh. The eyes get me every time. I don't know if you can see that, but that's a light coming through, and that's not a light that switch that's on. That's the sun. And they're just hanging around. Oh, I had to. I did. I had to. I know what this reminds me of. Oh, but I don't really want to say it aloud. But I think what do you think this represents? This is a mask of Yama, the wrathful god of hell who judges the dead in East Asian and Buddhist mythologies. This mask was inspired by the traditional Yama masks and sculpted and painted in the archetypal manner. It was used in many bread and puppet shows as a wrathful figure. It's hard to tell because of the way the sun is streaming in, but there we go. I think that gives you a better idea of Yama. There's the mask of Yama. Ooh. Step back a little bit for this one. Didn't even notice I was so focused on this other one here. Oh, yeah. Can't really get that all that well. If you come in, you do want to be careful of the floor. Very uneven. Oh, this is also creepy. Whoa. Lordy may. I wouldn't want to be coming around the corner and poof, there they are. You'd probably hear me squeal like a stuck pig. There are masks on the ceiling. Paying homage to the barn this is. Let's head back. I'll tell you what this reminds me of. And you can, and please share with me what you're thinking. The wooden structure back here reminds me of the barracks at, let's say, Auschwitz. And these garments right here, this person and this person here, who appear to be dead, and both this one and there appear to be prisoners of said Auschwitz. I mean, that's what it reminds me of. But you can let me know. And it could be anything, but this is my interpretation. That's this thing with art. It's open to interpretation. Did not notice this child, I'm guessing, suspended from this figure who appears to be in the throes of agony. More of this scary seasonal favorite. More items for sale. Postcards. Large postcards are $2 each.